It's Father's Day, and I like to share my thoughts what I think Father's Day means. I know across the globe, a lot of it is a celebration of thank you, Daddy, for being in my life and putting a roof on my head and paying for my college and just being, the spine, the muscles of the family. But I think those are just duties that, that fathers have to partake when they adopt a family and decide to create one. The same thing as husband and wife vows and mother vows. I think Father's Day is a lot deeper than that, because one of the biggest problems in the world is an influx of people that are trying to restructure and find out who they are in life and where they belong in life, and battling with woes. And it's a big catastrophe that's been ongoing for a while. And I think the advantages of having a father who's in your life, and especially in the very beginning, is a point of reference where somebody knows who they are, why they are, where they came from. And from that point, they can move forward and make a decision of how they want to live their life. So Father's Day is really about the children, because that's who has the most impact on it. It's not about celebrating a person that does all these things. It's about a point of reference, and so I think that's something that should be upheld. I mean, at this point in my life, I've built my own career, and I spend time life coaching at least 2 people a week. I also spend a lot of time asking people if they need anything, helping them out truly from my heart without getting nothing back. And I couldn't fathom why I was so altruistic. Why am I giving so much of my time to people? Why am I trying so much? It's not monetary, because I'm not gaining monetary, but what is it? And I realized that it's pain and suffering that I don't want people to have. And when I recognize people may need help or could use some help, I want to at least let them know that I'm there. And I couldn't figure out why until I backtracked to my father's disappearance. And what it really is I didn't have that type of support growing up. And I know how horrible that feels. And I guess I put that into my genome, into my DNA of what type of person I want to be in life. And if I did have a father that was really there in the beginning, and I had a reference point, I probably would not be this way. I probably would be a little more selfish, a little more self-centered, and maybe a little more productive at this point in my life, But I think it's important that Father's Day be celebrated as something, as a reference point. I mean, I'm going to go to my grave not knowing what happened to my father, not knowing where the body is, not knowing why a police investigation was not done, and not knowing why I found in a building in New York 2 years ago a single paper that was told to me that was not existent. I did find it. That probably is the prelude of what happened to my father. You can't choose the fate that you're given. It's fate. You can't choose, the directions of life. Things just happen. But what you can do is take the best responsibility to understand who you are, your accountability, to understand the actuality of the situation you're in, and the adjustability of how you can change to move forward in life. That is the best thing you possibly can do, the best chance you have. And if you're lucky enough to have a father as a reference point in life, be thankful for that, because at least you have a starting point. I never had a starting point. So guys out there, if you got your fathers, don't bicker, go love them. Even if you don't agree with them, you have a starting point. Happy Father's Day to all.